Breathe, my beloved child. Close your eyes and be still with me. Unclench your hands. Let your shoulders drop. Let your spirit settle under my voice. Listen closely as I speak peace over the noise within you and silence the tremors of the day. Feel how my presence steadies your heartbeat and clears the fog in your mind because I am here. I am your Father who sees you, and I am the one who carries you. Now hear me with a quieted heart. I am moving you, and I am saying to you with love and with authority, pack light, because where I am taking you, the old baggage cannot come, not because I punish you, but because I protect you, not because I wish to deprive you, but because I am making room in your hands for what I have prepared. The door I am opening is precise, and it is narrow, and it is shaped for your promise. And burdens that once felt normal will not fit through what I have designed for your good. I know the restlessness that has stirred you at night, the sense that something is ending though you cannot name it, the ache of leaving familiar places and the quiet grief of change that you carry in your chest, like a small stone, and I do not shame you for it. I gather your tears and honor what has carried you this far, but I will not let nostalgia chain you to a shoreline when I have commanded wind for your sails. I will not let the comfort of yesterday rob you of the joy of tomorrow. I am the one who ends seasons with gentleness and begins new ones with favor. The time has arrived, and I say it plainly so you can anchor your soul in it. The time has arrived. A door is opening before you. A new environment is prepared for your feet. This move is not random, and it is not born of chaos. It is ordered. I have written it into your days. My angels are already stationed along the route. I have measured the miles. I have arranged the conversations and the shelter and the opportunity. I go before you to straighten what is crooked, and I stand behind you as your shield, so no arrow catches you unaware. No gate the enemy guards can resist. The key I hold. Remember who you are as you breathe again. You are my child. You belong to me. I proclaim it so heaven and earth and every accuser must hear. I do not relocate my beloved into harm. I relocate you into growth, into safety, into purpose under my wings. And under the covering of my blood, you will travel. I am your shepherd, and you will lack nothing that is required for my will. I am your keeper, and I will not misplace you. I am your father, and I will hold you close when the landscape looks unfamiliar. So open your hands to me even now. Feel what you have clenched out of fear begin to loosen. The old narratives, the heavy explanations, the conversations you rehearse, the what-ifs and the if-onlys, give them to me. You will not need them where I am sending you. Travelers who carry everything cannot move at my pace. I am lightening you so you can cross quickly when I say, go, breathe in this tranquility, exhale the weight, listen to my command and rest in my certainty. This move is real, it is ordered, and packing light is my protection for what I am about to change in your life. Listen closely, my beloved child, and let my wisdom settle in you like gentle rain. The new environment I am leading you into has a different atmosphere, a different gravity, a different language, and because I love you, I will not allow the posture of your old survival to sabotage your new assignment. What protected you in scarcity will choke you in abundance. The strategies you learned under pressure will not govern you under peace. The shields you slept behind will block the light I am sending. So I am changing not only your location, but your stance, your reflexes, your inner settings. I am teaching your spirit to stand upright in favor rather than crouch in fear. The old cycle is ending, hear me. The wheel that kept you circling the same desert is breaking under my hand. You will not keep tripping over the same stones again. I am making the path smooth where you stumbled. I am lifting the snare where you were caught. I am shutting the revolving door that returned you to disappointment, and I am opening the forward gate of promise. Today I declare over you that the pattern of almost, but not quite, dissolves in my presence. The days of forfeiting joy because of yesterday's lessons are over. The old things are gone, and now everything is made new. You ask where this baggage came from, and I answer with compassion. Some of it was sown into you by wounds and unhealed memories, by words that bent your shoulders until you thought smallness was safety. Some of it grew from guilt you nurtured like a secret garden, from resentment that soured your tongue, from people-pleasing that made the opinions of others your weather, from the ache to control outcomes because chaos once bruised you. I saw it all. I wept with you. I guarded you, and now I am cleansing you. I will heal the memory without erasing the wisdom. I will cut the tether to shame without removing the humility you gained. I will erase from your memory the faces that have hurt your heart in the way that still stings, leaving only the lesson and lifting the pain. Understand the warfare around this threshold. The enemy and the accusers lurk at doorways, whispering that you must drag yesterday into tomorrow just in case. They want you to arrive tired, distracted, doubting, with your hands too full to receive what I place there. They replay old failures like a loop so you will pack them like essentials. They parade false friends to flatter you so you won't notice your peace leaking away. But under my wings you are safe. I station angels on either side of this door. I command every accusing tongue to fall silent. I raise my shield over your mind so that the arrows of memory cannot set you on fire again. Do not open your suitcase to their counsel. Do not bargain with voices that do not love you. Hear my promise now and breathe. I am not taking things from you to deprive you. I am removing weight so you can cross into what you prayed for. Less weight means more strength in your legs for the climb, more clarity in your vision to read my signs, more peace in your chest to recognize my whisper. I am making room for wisdom, for clean joy, for simple obedience that moves mountains. I am lightening your load so your pace matches my timing. I am reorganizing your inner house so my word can dwell richly. And as you step, you will feel it, the lift, the ease, the steadiness. You will know I carried what you could not, and I left in your hands only what builds, only what blesses, only what belongs. Now pause with me at the doorway of your mind, my beloved child. Breathe slowly, feel my hand on your head as I bless your thoughts. Listen closely, because if you pack fear in your mind, you will interpret my new environment as danger. You will mistake favor for a trap and peace for absence of purpose. So leave fear at the door. Let it fall like a heavy coat you do not need in this climate of my grace. Lay out the thoughts that have tried to hide in the corners of your mind and look at them under my light. Fatalism that whispers it always goes wrong. Self-contempt that says you are too much and not enough at the same time. The sentence I am too late that chains your feet. The verdict I am not enough that dims your eyes. The lie I must earn love that exhausts your soul. These are not souvenirs from your journey. These are weights planted by an enemy who profits when you walk small. Release them to me. I will not let them follow you. Do not choose smallness to avoid criticism. Do not shrink to keep the peace with voices that never wanted your freedom. Do not stay in familiar pain because it is predictable when I am offering you healed predictability in my presence. I am your safety. I am your measure. I am your horizon. Set mental boundaries now under my authority. Do not rehearse old conversations as if they are courtrooms. You are not on trial anymore under my blood. Do not replay insults. They are spent arrows that cannot wound you again unless you pick them up. Do not keep feeding your anxiety with imaginary disasters. Starve those movies by turning your eyes to me. I appoint angels as sentries at the gate of your thoughts. I raise my shield over your imagination. Every accusation that knocks must answer to me first. And I say no entry to fear, no lodging for contempt, no room for doom. Now receive decrees that fit your calling and speak them with me. You are mine. You belong to me. You are chosen. You are not rejected. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. Your life is aligned with my timing. You are equipped. You are covered under my wings. You are an heir to my blessings and a new creation who will not trip over the same stones again. Let these truths sit like anchors in your mind so the winds cannot toss you back to yesterday. Open your mouth with me now. Let your own voice cut a new path. Say it aloud. I will pack light. I will not carry fear. God is leading me. Say, I leave fatalism and I receive promise. I reject self-contempt and I receive beloved identity. I am not late in God's timing. I am not forgotten. I am chosen and protected. Say it again so your body hears it and your mind obeys it. I will not rehearse what God has already judged and forgiven. I will not feed disasters that do not exist. I will think on what is true and noble and aligned with my assignment. Breathe, my little one. Feel how your mind is clearing, how the door is cleaner without the posters of past pain. Take my hand and step. Your thoughts are traveling light. Fear is at the door where it must stay, and peace walks with you into the place I have prepared. Now, my beloved child, as your thoughts travel light, turn with me to the company you keep at the threshold, because when I move you, I also change your relational atmosphere. I reassign seats around your life. I retire some voices from your inner court. I honor what was seasonal, and I protect what is eternal. Hear me clearly. Not everyone who has access to you has permission to go with you, and boundaries are the zipper that keeps your peace inside. I am doing this not to isolate you, but to insulate what I am growing in you. I am setting perimeter lines around the garden of your calling, so the fruit can ripen without being plucked early by careless hands. I name the categories so your discernment is sharp. There are false friends who flatter your pain but mock your growth. There are drainers who drink your joy and return only complaints. There are manipulators who trade closeness for control and generosity for strings. There are the jealous who smile at your prayers but sigh when I answer them. There are those who only love the version of you they can predict and manage, and they punish you with distance when you become free. There are the ones who turn your confession into gossip and your honesty into leverage. And there are mockers who dress their contempt as jokes. I am shining my light on them, not for you to hate, but for you to see. Because some voices are assignments sent to distract you, and some accusers will call your boundaries pride, to shame you back into cages I have broken. But I call your boundaries wisdom. I call them devotion. I call them obedience to my protection over your life. Learn the cues I am placing in your body and in your spirit. After certain conversations, you feel constant confusion, like a fog that steals your clarity. That is not my peace when you are pressured to betray your values, to keep a seat at someone else's table. That is not my favor when guilt is used as a leash to pull you back. When you try to step forward, that is not my voice. When your peace leaves your body each time you comply, hear me. That is not the sacrifice I ask for. These are indicators. Write them on your heart. I am not the author of confusion. My peace is the umpire of your decisions. I post angels at your relational entrances and I whisper, do not invite chaos into the room I just cleaned. So here is how you release with dignity under my wings. Bless without bonding, forgive without re-entering dysfunction, love them but limit their access to the places that shape your choices. Move certain contacts from daily counsel to distant kindness. Change your seat without a speech. Say no without a novel. Do not negotiate with confusion. Do not defend your boundaries to those committed to misunderstanding them. Close the door softly and let me lock it. I will guard it. And if a storm of accusations rises and they name your obedience as arrogance, stand still under my shield. I will answer what you cannot. Your assignment is alignment, not appeasement. Do not fear loneliness, my little one. I go with you, and in the new environment I am bringing covenant people who match your growth, companions who celebrate your freedom and protect your focus, mentors who speak my word over your future, intercessors who lift your arms when they grow tired, peers who challenge you toward joy, not drama, relationships that fit like a yoke made to measure. You will recognize them because peace will increase when they enter. Purpose will clarify when they speak. Generosity will flow without keeping score. I will knit your heart to the right ones and gently unthread you from the wrong ones. Listen to me, and you will be safe. Now breathe and say with me, I close the zipper on my peace. I honor seasons. I release control. I choose covenant over convenience. I choose wisdom over flattery. I choose obedience over approval. I will not carry relationships that resist my calling. I will love cleanly and walk lightly, and I will arrive with you, my Father, in the place you prepared, surrounded by those you have chosen for my good. Now, my beloved child, as your circle is clarified and your peace is zipped inside, listen closely because I am changing your habits. Not just your address. I am reorganizing you because your next season requires focus. The new environment I am leading you into rewards, attention and presence and simple obedience, and the enemy cannot drag you back with old companions, so he will attempt to detain you with gentle chains, invisible nets of distraction that look like rest but drain your strength. So breathe and let me name them so they lose their power. Endless scrolling that leaves your mind buzzing and your spirit numb. Procrastination dressed up as research and preparation while your assignment waits at the door. Late night overthinking that pretends to be strategy but robs you of sleep and clarity. Numbing patterns that promise comfort. Compulsive snacking, constant streaming, gossip loops, busyness without fruit. Chaotic schedules that make every hour urgent and therefore nothing holy. This is subtle baggage, and it fills your suitcase with sand. So your pace is slow and your discernment is dull. Hear me, distraction is a thief and it steals your attention first, because attention is the doorway of your discernment, and if your attention is scattered, your spirit cannot hear my whisper cleanly. So I coach you now with my gentleness and my authority. Simplify, delete what drains you, remove the apps that bait your mind into spirals, turn off notifications that ring your soul like an alarm bell, set time limits and keep them as worship, not as punishment. Put your phone in another room when you pray. Create a quiet space that belongs to me and to you, where no screen intrudes. Guard your mornings like an altar and protect your sleep like a shield. Stop scrolling 1 hour earlier each night and give that hour to winding down with my word and gentle breathing and gratitude. Batch your communication instead of answering every buzz like a servant to a bell. Keep a short list each day and finish the one thing I highlight before you reach for lesser tasks. Clean your desk at the end of the day so tomorrow's focus begins. Greeted, not crowded. Choose single-task obedience over multitask confusion, and say no to noise without apology, because your assignment is alignment, not appeasement. Understand this as worship, my little one. Focus is obedience. Order is love in motion. Attention is a tithe you bring to me at the start of your day. Bring me the first and best of your focus, and I will multiply the rest. Every minute you spend with me, I will turn into years of blessings. If you keep your hands free, I will fill them with what endures. If you keep your eyes on my word, I will make your steps precise even in storm weather. Do not scatter your strength across 10 open tabs in your mind when I am speaking one clear sentence to your heart. Hear my promises and let them settle like oil. I will strengthen your self-control. I will make you consistent. I will teach your hands to begin on time and your heart to finish with peace. I will give you delight in what is good. So discipline becomes desire and practice becomes pleasure. I will reset your appetite so quiet feels like home and order feels like mercy. I will place angels along your schedule to protect your yes and expose the imposter urgencies that pose as duty. I will renew your mind so your dopamine comes from obedience, not from noise, and you will sleep more deeply and rise more steadily because I am training your rhythms under my wings. Remember who you are. You are not a slave to impulses. You are not the product of an algorithm. You are my child and an heir to my blessings. Your body is not a battleground for apps and appetites, but a temple where my peace reigns. Discipline is not punishment, it is inheritance preparation. I am fitting you for authority and for stewardship. Now speak with me. I am focused because God focuses me. I am faithful in little and trusted with more. My mornings belong to the Lord. My sleep is protected. My attention is consecrated. My habits serve my calling. Now breathe and practice the simple things today. Prepare tomorrow tonight with 5 quiet minutes. Set out your scripture and your notebook where your eyes will meet them first. Place your device across the room and your alarm beside my word. Choose a bedtime as an act of trust. Choose a start time as an act of courage. Choose one assignment and complete it as an act of love. And as you do, I will walk with you. I will cover you. I will train you, and you will feel it. The lightness in your mind, the steady flame in your spirit, the holy focus that carries you swiftly through the door I am opening. Breathe now, my beloved child. Close your eyes and let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw, soften your belly, release the tightness across your chest. Inhale my kindness and exhale the weight that has lived in your ribs too long. Feel my peace lay over your mind like a warm blanket, and hear me clearly. The heavy suitcase of guilt and shame will not board this journey. It cannot pass the gate I have prepared. I am removing it from your hands because I am moving you swiftly, and I love you. I name the cycle so it cannot hide. Regret that replays like a courtroom film in the night. Self-punishment that says you must bleed to feel clean. The sentence, I ruined it. The whisper, God is tired of me. The verdict, I'm disqualified. The looping thought that you must pay interest forever on a debt I already canceled. These voices have lived like squatters in the rooms of your soul, and I am evicting them now. I am the owner of this house, and I do not permit torment to share your address. Listen to my decree with the authority that formed the stars. The old things are gone, and now everything is made new. You are not your past. You are not your worst day. You are not the rumor your accusers repeat. You are my child. You belong to me, and I have already made a way for cleansing and restoration. On the cross, all your sins were taken care of. My blood speaks a better word over you. I wash the stains that arguments could never scrub. I heal the memory and leave the wisdom. I cancel the debt and leave the gratitude. I restore the years that shame tried to harvest. Understand the warfare around your heart. The enemy uses guilt as chains and calls them conscience. Accusers use your past as a script and demand you read their lines with tears. But throw down that paper now. Do not read from it again. I burn it in my presence. I place my shield over your mind so their arrows fall without fire. I post angels at the gate of your memory to turn back the replay that torments you. I silence every tongue that says you are still on trial. My verdict stands, beloved and free. Now receive peace like rain. Breathe slowly. Feel my hand resting on the crown of your head as I bless you. Let mercy move through your shoulders. Let compassion for yourself soften your breath. You are safe under my wings. There is no condemnation here, only covering, only correction that heals and sends you forward without chains. Open your mouth with me and let your own voice agree with mine. Say it aloud. I release shame. I receive mercy. I step forward clean and covered. Say, I am forgiven. I am not disqualified. My Father calls me chosen. Say, the old things are gone. I am a new creation. I will not carry what Jesus has carried for me. Say it again until your body believes your spirit. I release shame. I receive mercy. I step forward clean and covered. Now stand up in this freedom, my little one. Pick up only what I place in your hands, peace, purpose, simple obedience, and leave the rest at my feet. This suitcase will not board. This chain will not travel. Under my shelter you cross the threshold light, whole and ready for the good I have prepared. Breathe, my beloved child. Feel my hand steady on your shoulder as you cross with me. Now listen closely, because when you arrive with me, the air will feel different, lighter, clearer, like morning after a storm, and peace will feel like a new language on your tongue. But it is the native language of the place I am taking you. You will not need to strain for it. It will surround you and fill you and teach you how to breathe again. Your thoughts will run like clear water, not like a flood that drags you. Your emotions will settle like a deep river that carries strength without splashing fear. Your home will exhale. Rooms will feel restful. Corners will no longer hold the echo of arguments. Your table will host laughter that does not hide a wound. And the quiet in your evenings will be gentle, not haunted. The atmosphere will shift, and you will notice it in small, holy ways. Less chaos, fewer emergencies calling your name. Interruptions that once ruled your days will lose their authority. Boundaries will stand up on their own, like sturdy gates you do not have to hold with trembling hands. Wisdom will meet you in your choices, and you will find yourself choosing life without a long debate. The people near you will fit your focus, and your compassion will no longer be exploited by manipulation. Conversations will end without guilt and begin without dread. At first, my little one, you may feel exposed without the old coping mechanisms, like standing in sunlight without your heavy coat. Do not run back to the coat. Interpret this lightness as healing, not as danger. What feels unusual is simply the absence of torment. What feels quiet is simply the absence of alarms. What feels new is simply the recovery of who you are with me. I will open doors that no hand can close, and I will close detours that once drained you. I will align resources on time and in order. I will stabilize your finances, bring wisdom to your budgeting, favor to your negotiations, opportunity to your work, and provision to your table, so there is bread in your house and peace in your ledger. I will strengthen your body, calm your nervous system, restore your sleep, sharpen your appetite for what heals you, ease the ache that lived in your neck and your back from carrying weights that were not yours. I will return what was stolen, years the locust ate, courage you laid down, ideas that went dormant, relationships that can be restored, will be restored, and those that cannot I will replace with covenant companions. I am the God who makes deserts bloom, and I will do this for you. Under my wings you will live, under my shelter you will decide, under the shield of my covering you will walk, and you will not be overtaken. Storms may perform at a distance, but I set a line they cannot cross. Accusations may circle, but their sound will be muffled by my verdict over you. Fear will knock, but it will not inherit the room. Confusion will try to fog your path, but my word will glow like a lamp under your feet. My angels encamp around your dwelling and keep the night watch while you sleep. When you feel the urge to invent a crisis because calm feels unfamiliar, put your hand on your chest and listen to my heartbeat near yours. Remember, this is my peace, this is my strategy, this is my gift. Now whisper with me so your body learns the dialect of this land. Say, peace is my language now, order is my friend, stillness is my strength. Say, I breathe, I listen, I choose wisely, I receive provision without panic, I walk covered under his shelter. Each day you will grow more fluent, each decision will anchor you deeper, and very soon you will look around and recognize it. The place I promised, the atmosphere I prepared, the home of your calling, where your hands are free and your heart is steady and your pace matches mine. Listen closely, my beloved child, and keep breathing with me, because as you begin to walk lightly in this new atmosphere, the wind will suddenly rise. Voices that slept will wake. Old contacts will knock. Old temptations will send invitations dressed as emergencies. Old memories will stand at the gate asking for re-entry with polished stories that edit out the pain. Do not be alarmed by this. Hear my sentence and let it anchor you. Resistance is not a sign you are wrong. It is proof you are leaving the territory the enemy managed. Your light load threatens the systems that fed on your heaviness. So they scramble now, but you are under my wings, and you will not be moved. I will name the tactics so you recognize them and refuse them. Sudden doubts like lightning in a clear sky. What if you made it up? What if you are not strong enough? Manufactured emergencies that erupt the moment you choose prayer. Calls that claim only you can fix the fire you did not start. Nostalgia that paints yesterday in gold and hides the bruises you carried home each night. Guilt trips that say if you loved me you would break your boundary. Threats that hiss you will lose everyone if you keep obeying God. Comparisons that parade others moving fast while you keep my pace. Whispers that say you used to be more fun when you were chaotic. Religious accusations that twist my word and ask who do you think you are to change now. All of these are rehearsed scripts from an old kingdom I have dethroned in your life. See them, name them, and let them pass like actors in a play you no longer attend. Now hear my battle commands and hold them like a shield. Do not negotiate with fear. Do not submit your peace to cross-examination. Do not answer every text. Your yes is holy, and your silence is also obedience. Do not reopen doors I have closed. Leave them sealed even when loneliness knocks with tears. Do not return to bondage for the comfort of predictability. Do not chase explanations to be understood by those committed to misunderstanding you. Stay in step with me. Keep your suitcase zipped. Keep your pace steady. Keep your eyes on my word. When the pull is strong, put your hand on your chest and breathe my name and say out loud, I will not go back. Under my shelter you are fortified. My angels encamp around you and take their posts at your thresholds. Storms may roar, waves may strike the hull, but they cannot cancel what I have decreed. I set a boundary they cannot cross. I have commanded this move and I have signed it with my blood. Tens of thousands may rage in rumor and opinion, but you will be safe under the shield of my covering. I am your guard, I am your rear guard. I am your light by night and your cloud by day. My word is a lamp under your feet when the fog tries to rise, and every arrow of accusation falls blunted when it touches the shield I raise over your mind. Here is your decision framework when the pressure mounts. Choose peace over explanation. Choose obedience over approval. Choose truth over the need to be understood. Choose the narrow yes over the wide compromise. Choose stillness before me over frantic rushing to please. If a message demands urgency but steals your calm, delay it until peace returns. If a voice requires you to betray your boundary to keep their love, release that love and keep your boundary. If a memory arrives with perfume but hides its chains, expose it to my light and let it dissolve. Remember this, your assignment is alignment, not appeasement. Speak with me now so your spirit drills these commands into muscle memory. Say, I do not negotiate with fear. I do not answer every text. I do not reopen doors God closed. I do not return to bondage. I choose peace over explanation, obedience over approval, truth over being understood. I am covered. I am moving forward with God. Breathe, my little one. Feel the steadiness I am giving you. Watch how the storm spends itself without touching you. Hear how the accusers grow tired when you do not perform for their court. Keep walking. Keep your load light. Keep your gaze on me, and very soon resistance will be only a noise behind you, while you advance in the clarity of the place I have prepared. Listen closely, my beloved child, because packing light is not a one-time moment. It is a daily devotion that keeps your hands free for what I am giving you. So begin each day under my wings. Wake and breathe my name. Close your door. Silence your devices. Open your Bible and let my word be the first voice in your mind. Speak with me plainly like a child to a father. Tell me what hurts and what you hope for. Ask what to keep and what to release. Then be quiet and listen. Feel my peace settle your heartbeat. Write the sentence I whisper. One instruction, not 10. One step, not a maze. And carry that step like a lamp under your feet through the day. Practice packing light each morning with me. Take one burden and set it on the table before my presence. Write it down with its true name. Fear of not enough. Resentment toward a voice. Worry about tomorrow. Fatigue you keep ignoring. The need to be understood. Circle it and say out loud, I give this to my Father. Then tear it, fold it, place it in your journal as a witness, or place it in a box you call altar and leave it there. Refuse to take it back when anxiety invites you. Say, no entry. I released that. My angels carry it out. My God keeps it from returning. And if it tries to climb onto your shoulders at noon, return to the sentence of the morning and read it again as a verdict. You are covered. You are moving forward. You do not carry what I have taken. Keep your rhythm simple and embodied because obedience lives in your body as much as in your mind. Drink water early so your temple wakes clean. Step outside to feel light on your face and thank me for breath. Tidy one small space to tell your nervous system. We are ordered now. Finish one assignment before you touch 3 lesser tasks. Apologize where you have wounded. Forgive where it is possible today and where it is not possible. Yet place that name on the altar and bless from a distance. Act with integrity in the unseen moments. No shortcuts, no secret agreements with shame. Reply to messages in order, not in panic. Leave 5 minutes earlier than usual as an act of gentleness. Pause at midday to breathe once more and say, I am still with you, Lord. And at evening, close your day by naming 3 ways I was faithful, so your sleep inherits peace. This is my promise, and I seal it with my authority. Every minute you give me, I will turn into strength, into clarity, into accelerated favor. 10 minutes of quiet with my word will become hours of wisdom that prevent detours. A short prayer before the call will open the door that effort could not. The verse you carry will be the shield that stops the arrow you never saw, and the rest you receive, because you trusted me with time, will multiply your capacity. I will compress the years the locust tried to eat. I will align helpers and opportunities. I will cause your steps to find the simplest path. While others wander, my angels encamp around your schedule. Storms may posture but cannot breach the perimeter of my peace when you maintain this daily shelter. Now speak with me and stamp it into your spirit. Say, God leads me. I move with peace. I pack light. I will not return to fear. Say, my mornings belong to the Lord. My mind is nourished on His word. My hands obey the one step He gives. Say, I release one burden each day, and I do not take it back. I drink water, I rest, I tidy one space, I finish one assignment, I apologize quickly, I forgive freely, I act with integrity, I am covered under His wings, and I walk lightly into the work prepared for me. Breathe, my little one. Keep this rhythm. Keep your suitcase zipped, and you will find that each day under my shelter becomes a corridor of grace, carrying you swiftly into the place I have prepared. Listen closely, my beloved child. Breathe and feel my hand steady on your back. For this is the moment of becoming. You are not just moving houses. You are stepping into assignment, not merely surviving, but standing to serve, to lead with gentleness, to build what lasts. I am elevating you from enduring the day to authoring days with me. I am placing responsibility on your shoulders that fits like a yoke of light. I am giving you territories of peace to cultivate, people to bless, systems to order, bridges to build, and I will be your wisdom as you walk. I announce the fruit of this move over you now. Wisdom that arrives on time and prevents detours, discernment that separates flattery from favor, steadiness that does not shake when rooms tremble, courage that steps forward without the need for applause, a clean heart that does not keep secret agreements with shame, a clear mind that makes decisions without panic, and a stronger voice that speaks truth in love without violence or fear. I will make your words ring like bells that call people home. I will make your presence a calm in which others remember who they are. I will train your hands to mend and to build, to close harmful doors and to open gates for the willing and the weary. Understand legacy, my little one. Your obedience will bless your household. Your mornings with me will become a roof over your family. Your healed boundaries will become fences of safety for those who watched you falter and will now learn to stand. Your testimony will unlock hope in rooms where despair has rehearsed the same speech for years. Your table will host laughter that heals. Your prayers will water ground you will never see, and children yet to be born will run on paths your faith has cleared. I will use your story to show others the map out of bondage. I will turn your private deliverance into a public shelter, not for spectacle but for service in my name. Now hear my certainty and wear it like armor. You will not be defeated because I am your shield. You will not be abandoned because I am with you and I go before you, and I am your rear guard. You will not be confused because my word will light your steps, and my peace will umpire your decisions. You will walk in prepared favor. Doors will open without flattery. Resources will meet you at the right intersection. Angelic help will accompany you in meetings, in travel, in quiet work. The enemy may posture but cannot penetrate my covering. Accusations may rise, but they will find no courtroom because I have closed the case. Now stand and receive your commission. Go speak peace where panic has ruled. Go establish order where chaos has been a tradition. Go bind up the broken with gentleness. Go teach what I taught you in secret. Go build altars of gratitude in ordinary places. Keep your hands clean and your suitcase light and your ear tuned to my whisper. Return to me each morning and I will renew your map. Return to me at midday and I will adjust your steps. Return to me in the evening and I will bathe you in rest. Stay close and I will guide you through hidden paths and public assignments alike. Now answer me and seal it. Say, I am your child and I am ready. I am covered and I am sent. I am focused and I am kind. I carry peace and I build what lasts. Say it again until your bones agree. I am not just moving. With God, I am becoming. Come back to me tomorrow, my little one. I will be waiting. I will speak again. I will lead you step by step under my wings, under my shelter, into the work prepared for you before the foundation of the world.